fancy, Abu.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to sit up here, you could sit right there, actually, on the edge.
How about this step? That's all right. Thank you. No, I can. Oh, actually, I need. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. As much as I'll ever be. All right. Welcome to ISB girls playing against SAS girls on Field B. This is the first game we are having commentary on Field B, so you can be sadly concerned for my. If anyone wants to see my condition right now, they'd probably deem our safety standards slightly appalling. But it's all in the line of work to bring to you the best coverage possible for Panther Nation. ISB to kick us off today, as it looks like, and the starting lineup looks largely unchanged. A couple of changes that are immediately visible is that Bremner has been moved to a position of right midfield to replace Krapayun. Segura to start us off. Tries a first-time long ball into the feet of Krapayun, who's moved out to the far side. I can't actually do this. ISB immediately putting the other side under pressure by winning a corner. Can I hear if I'm? Can I hear if it's over here? Can it still pick me up?
It should, yeah.
Throw in from ISB. Tempted to be headed on. Still trying to keep control of the possession. Of course, if you were unaware, ISB did indeed pick up 3 wins from 3 since their opening day loss. And they've also came back from a goal down to beat ISKL. So they're in good form and good spirit. An interview with Coach Graham Scott, the assistant coach of the girls team, before this revealed that the girls are in very high spirits and the motivation is very high for them. That motivation will be very necessary tonight as both as teams begin to tire. You can see spaces being left. It's only been 5 minutes in the game, but already the tiredness is visible and the space is being vacated here. Marlowe steps up out of defense. The intervention does nothing more than win SAS a throw. And trying to create a position of importance here. Segura deflects it, goes back to where it was before. This time it's ISB who are going to take the throw, or rather a free kick, which Bremner steps up to take. ISB putting players in the box now ahead of this effort. A couple of players come short. One player wall. Ball is swung in by ISB. Segura trying to get to it. Ends up in the hands of the SAS goalkeeper, Jumper. Stabelski giving chase. Does nothing more than aggravate the SAS defenders as opposed to trouble them. The centre back pairing for ISB today sees Scott in the back line alongside McRae as usual. Deputizing at right back is MacArthur, who's been moved out there. Midfield of Segura, Stabelski, Krapayun, and Bremner and Shum. Voigt giving chase now for the ball. Instantly trying to turn around fortunes for SAS. Langhorst on the ball with a throw in. Stopped by Bremner, another throw in for SAS. Pressure mounting, and SAS lift their defenders out of the back line. Picked up by Bremner once again. Tries to clear, hits an SAS player, and he wins an ISB throw. And SAS may maintain its high position in hopes to press ISB and win the ball back up high. However, that leaves lots of space in behind for the ISB forwards to attack. And the referee calls yet another free kick for ISB, much to the annoyance of the SAS players. And the back four of SAS, usually very reliable. Martins, Engels, and Kern. The stable back three that has served them very well so far. Don't forget number 7, Blakely, coming in as the left wing back. SAS, of course, playing a 3-5-2 usually. Very potent forward line, of course, with Pisano chasing the ball down now. The ball is eventually cleared and finds its way to the ISB fans. Charitable ball boy returns the ball to Martin. Throws the ball in. Bremner gets there first. SAS still have the ball. It's Gunn. Gunn doing very well to keep the ball under her control. Gunn trying to slip it through to no avail. Bremner once again emerges with the ball, and a tackle on her results in an ISB throw-in. Boston High, Stabelski gets a header on. Stabelski with a header. Shum to give chase. Kern cuts it out. Shum still fighting for it. In the feet of Stabelski now. Stabelski brought down. Still trying to fight for the ball. Krapayun covering the space as Gunn bursts forward for SAS. Still Gunn on the ball. Slips the ball through to Pisano. Pisano giving chase. Cut out there very well by Scott. And there's going to be a corner kick for SAS in the first one of the game. ISB breaking the defending SAS corner. SAS proved very effective scoring from a corner early on today. Can they repeat the magic? Headed out. Pressure's still there though. ISB scrumming to get it clear. SAS managed to hold onto the ball with Blakely. Coming together between Blakely and an ISB player, which leaves them on the floor. Back up now. And it's going to be yet another throw-in as pressure mounts on the ISB back line. Of course, I need not remind you, this game is absolutely make or break. With whichever team loses this, chances of making the championship game are almost gone. Well, practically they are gone, given only one fixture following this game. ISB sitting well on 6 points. SAS, mind you, on 4. So ISB do have the advantage. A draw will be more beneficial to ISB. But let's not forget some of their opponents like ISM playing very, very well over the course of this tournament as well. Ball played long, looking for an option. Didn't come off eventually. Once again, the ball is in the hands of Blakely for SAS. Voigt trying to head it on. Not going to work there. ISB merge with the ball. Trying to get the ball into the feet of Krapayu. Another throw from ISB. Headed out. Kern equal to it from the SAS defense. Well defended by McRae. Feet of Segura. Once again trying to play a through pass. Doesn't come off, but Stabelski will still give chase. Cleared high. Space behind Marlowe. Doesn't come off. Nah, ISB having another throw in. Marlowe to take the throw. Calls for handball from the ISB move, or it's a foul at some extent.
Gotta make sure I spelled everything right.
And it's going to be the free kick for ISB. Rather throw in. Apologies there. Cleared out by Martin. One of the senior players of the team, Martin, did come for an interview earlier today. Talked about the belief in the team that's been renewed after their victory. It looks like it's going to be Shama with the throw-in. Shama with the throw. Segura and Stabelski the targets. Marlowe going to fight for it. It was Karpayun rather, and Karpayun ends up winning the free kick. Not before hitting the floor though. Chance for ISB to get more players into the box. Looks like Smith standing over it. Shum as well. Yellow card given to the SAS defender who made an overly robust challenge on Karpayun. It's going to be Smith now. Standing over the free kick. Smith has a shot, and it is not far over from Smith. Very, very well done. Ball just about goes over Dumke's bar there. Much to her relief. And it's going to be Martin taking the throw. Partners Kern and Engels at the back. Tries to look for one of them, doesn't find. Now Blakely has the ball. Hits Karpayun in the middle of the park looking for Bremner, doesn't find her. A bit of an overly robust pass from Scott. Apologies, that wasn't Scott. Looking for Stabelski on the near side. Clearance results in nothing more than another ISB throw. Another throw in, a third one for ISB. Hurled in by MacArthur. Over the top. And the throw in succession continues. Fifth in a row. Once again, it's MacArthur. Hurled in. Headed out by Kern. MacArthur has a bit to do to keep her possession here. And she loses it to Gunn, who is sprinting forward now. Gunn sees Voigt through the middle. Scott is there to clear it up. It's out from Scott. Throw in for SAS. Problem diffused slightly for now. SAS though showing the quality that we all know they have in their team. The quality that helped them win earlier today. Both sides, don't forget, are in fine form. Out again. SAS once again standing over it. Looks like it's going to be Pisano this time. Some of her more tall teammates in the box. Let's not forget SAS's abilities from set pieces like this one. ISB to a two-person wall. Fans calling for good defense. It'll be very necessary now. Pisano swings it in. And it goes unfortunately wide for SAS. and the back three being demanded to drop. Let's not forget how difficult it is to execute a back three formation, especially at this level. The spaces that would be left behind by the wing backs have been very well covered today by Blakely and Langholtz in their 3-5-2.
I read some of your journalism stuff. It's good.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm a Spurs fan, so I read you one about lack of pre-season training.
Yes. They're doing well though, Spurs, yeah? They're doing well so far. Harry Kane, the main man for them.
At home, though.
And SAS again trying to get on this one. Gunn sprinting forward from the midfield, looking to a teammate to help her out. Doesn't exactly work as ISB are back on the ball with Stabelski and Smith chasing. Smith goes on after a challenge. The SAS defender is deemed to have gotten the ball and there is no foul. Once again, a throw in for ISB, someone on the left hand side. Marlowe standing over it, launches it into the box. Shum trying to head it on. Defended by Kern. Cleared only as far as Shum again. This time a chance to relieve more pressure. It's Gunn once again streaming through the midfield. Finds Voigt. Looks like that's Blakely sprinting on the far side. Looking for Voigt once again. Scott comes to cut it out. It's only partly successful. This chance is still on for SAS. Ball comes across. Good catch by Yusuf, the ISB goalkeeper. And the clearance is long. It's looking for Stabelski. Stabelski isn't found. Kern steps up out of position very well to try and defuse that scenario. And O'Connor continues to drop back into defense to cover for her. SAS playing a slightly more defensive formation than they did in the past today. Probably testament to their opponents as well as their tiring legs. Scott tries to go far. Once again, it doesn't reach its intended target as Kern has a chance to clear. Chased down by Karpayun and goes behind for a throw. Blakely. Pushed by Karpayun. Martin with some time on the ball. Closing fast with admittedly, but she managed to survive the scare with Smith chasing her down. Now it's the ISB's defense turn to run. It's going to be Scott and Yusuf is able to catch the ball. End-to-end game. Neither side able to establish any dominance over the match, but ball keeps going back and forth between our two sides. Shaman Karpayun fighting for it. Smith being put up to the far side. Now it's Smith's turn to chase. She wins the throw. And the cry of "Go Panthers Go" is raised once again. Substitution is ready for ISB. A couple of changes happening now. As soon as we can confirm what they are, we will tell you. One change. It's like the introduction of Lou, quite possibly, down the left-hand side. Chase was at Marlowe to give chase. Chase isn't yet proven effective. And confirm to you, Crapbayun has gone off for Lou on the far side. Yet another SAS corner. ISB have to defend quite a few of these today. The challenge looks set to continue for the Panthers. And the Eagles stand over, lurking in a very threatening scenario here. In comes the ball. It's looked to be cleared. Eventually it is pushed wide. SAS are once again able to come back and regroup. Excellent support here for ISB on home turf, as you would hopefully be expecting. And ISB can repay that support with a throw-in. Hopefully try to spring a second attack. Under a lot of pressure. It comes to Bremner, who tries a 1-2. Doesn't come off though, because Gunn is there first. Finds Pisano, looking wide as they continue their attack. Ball looking in for Voigt. Well defended there by Yusuf, the ISB goalkeeper. Given Voigt's goal scoring record in this tournament so far, you would not be surprised if she snuck in again and got yet another. But the ISB keeper was equal to it. And ISB being told to press with intensity. Bremner and MacArthur both back to defend it. Pisano gets on the ball anyways. And her pass is a bit astray and goes behind for a goal kick for ISB. Rather, a corner kick. Deflection on Pisano's pass gives the corner to SAS. In comes the ball. Out goes the ball. Only as far as Gunn. Once again, uses her talents of possession and trickery to get beyond the ISB defense. But now Bremner have to use her pace to get beyond it. And her long kick does very little but to award a throw in to SAS high in their own half. Can be used though for ISB to close the space a bit. Bremner heads it on. Kern misses it. Offers some space to Smith to run. Covered very adeptly, if you will, by SAS's number 6. Which my handy dandy notebook tells me is Chamberlain. MacArthur on the ball now. Close on by Voigt. Tries to flick it on. can't. Unsure there whether to press through the hole from Marlowe, but it ends up being alright as ISB are awarded the throw in. Indecision in the last second there could have been costly for ISB. Marlowe with a throw in. Cleared high. Smith to give pressure to Martin. Martin emerges from it alright, but the pressure will continue on this side. Excellently done to win the ball back there by Krapayoun. Sorry, that was Riva actually. Apologies, Riva has come in to this team in a substitution, which we did earlier, did not know. Ball is cleared, not too far. Sharma has a second chance to clear it. Goes into the feet of Chamberlain. Does well to hold on to it. However, O'Connor couldn't do the same. Pisano now, SS's playmaker in chief, tries to slip the ball through for Blakely on the far side. In comes the throw. ISB continuing to repel. Gunn in space. Gunn tries a long shot, and Yusuf manages to keep a hold of it. Yusuf trying to find a good option to go. Doesn't find one short. SAS pressing very high. Decides to go far instead. Only finds Gunn. Second chance now. Again, Gunn is there. So is Chamberlain in support if he needs it. Doesn't. Gunn turns fantastically. Doesn't need it to pass. Finds Pisano. He's going to try and pick a through ball. Presumably, eventually tries. Scott's there equal to it. Once again, Chamberlain can recover the space. SAS gaining momentum now. Chamberlain. Gunn. Gunn again doing very well to escape the pressure. Escape of 3-4 ISB players. Plays it in. And Gunn again on the ball. It's absolutely everywhere today. But eventually, Segura is able to make a tackle. He's brought down though from the force of it. Picked up the second time. Chance to run. And a foul goes against ISB. Much to their annoyance. Again being very well to escape the pressure of 3-4 ISB players. Overlapping run from SAS by Langholz. In comes the throw. Bremner equal to it. Scramble at the back. Another corner for SAS. This time it could be Pisano who's willing over to take it. Pisano ready for the corner. SAS ready for the chance to score. Pisano comes in. Yusuf equal to it. Yusuf does spill it in the end. The ball is going to cross the line. And it eventually does. And ISB couldn't keep a hold of it. And SAS have taken the lead. And you can see what it means to them. The side that couldn't get a win until earlier this morning are now on fine form. And the whole team is celebrating together. It's a chance of Coach Rodocker on the far side to lead the cheers for his side. SAS take the lead 1-0. SAS deserving of their first goal today. Arguably had the play going to on their side. arguably been the better team. But let's not forget ISB came back from behind earlier today. Martin goes over to take it. Calls for handball. Not to be. Eventually cleared. Smith to give chase. Can't keep a hold of the ball. Is supposedly fouled. And an SAS throw. At least that's where we will be when we return from the water break. Pressure still mounting for ISB. This time it's their throw. Segura picks it up in a good position. Segura leaves it. Still in possession. Bremner could go for it. Segura tries to. Eventually cleared as high as Voigt. Okay. MacArthur trying her best to keep a hold of it. Resulting in an ISB throw once again. MacArthur. Cleared by Chamberlain. Headed on by McCrae, it looks like to me. Smith trying to find an incisive pass. Ultimately, it's not to be. Langholz has a chance to speed past the player, now she does. Has Bremner chasing back though. Shum's clearance only finds Gunn, the danger main attacking or creative force today. Once again finds a brilliant pass out wide. Langholz again finds herself in a bit of space. Closed down very, very quickly by MacArthur. SAS get a chance to recycle the ball. It's going to be half-time. SAS winning at the break. Their defenses remain strong. Their attacks remain supreme. It will depend on the half-time team talks and what difference they can make to what looks like will be the result. Thank you for joining us, and see you again for the second half. Quick tackle. Scott. For SAS. And this one Voigt, a two-pronged attack, once again looking for space in behind. None. Scott slides in. And then results in a goal kick. ISB. Carrying once again past the ball. ISB looking very narrow. Not using the space off of them in the wings. Useless ball is played. Looking. Throw it is into Void. Defense is done.
It's about the start. Monday, Tuesday,
Time with it to add to their lead in an effective way as possible. SAS moving two of the defenders back. So Lieutenant Martin to join the fray at the edge of the ISB box. Whirling corner by Pisano. By Thomas. Job on her hand. She wants to play that ball. Eventually does go out. Goes the far side, Black wants to take it. And ISB survived another scare. Left back ball stepped up to attack. Space left back exploited by Blakely. To get it out of there. To get the smallest chance to clear. Only as far as Blakely once again. Riva comes in with another fabulous intervention. Picked up once again. One back by Martin. He's a boy. Finds it. Back once again to Peter Martin. Martin looking out wide for Blakely. Doesn't find it. Second time. Down finds it. Blakely. The SAS defense is too quick to get back.
Go, Kayla! Go!
They're coming together.
That was head to head.
Grant whistle is quite severe. Look at the ISB bench. Finds line balls on the wing. Line holds
Push up, girl! Hit it!
And he goes long.
Come on, White, put it back. Come on, White. Ball goes wide.
Definitely better half.
to her. Come on. Go to her. Again. Yeah. Go, go, go.
Go, go, go!
Get there first! Get it out of there! Stand on! Good job. Good job, Libby. Get there first, White! Get it out of there! Go, 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 go! Take it out! Man on! Take over! Nice!
Let's go right!
In there, get it!
Let's go!
Again, White!
Overlapping run here. ISAS is 9 balls. And it's shot into the side netting.
Push up! Push up!
And ISB can breathe a sigh of relief there.
Go, 6 minutes!
ISB's goalkeeper once again has the opportunity to clear it far. Once again,
Keeper!
blocking the SAS front line.
Go, 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 go! Let's go! Don't wait, don't wait! Nice.
And it's bounced off behind. Speaking to SAS.
Yeah.
Despite the deflection, the referee has awarded the decision in favor of SAS. ISB getting on with it. In comes the cross. They're going to carry it out. Third defender though.
Go!
A long shot.
Push up! Push up! Turn and look! Turn and look! Nice ball. Go! In the air, White! In the air! In the air! Go, White! Go, Hands up. Across. Take it! Come on, Ben! Come on! Beyond the defender. Line call to the far side. And the decision looks like SAS throw it after the injury issue can be sorted for ISB. Referee says no problem, play will continue. Off his feet now. Well, go white.
Olivia, move up! Go ahead, big push! Come on, guys! Olivia, move up! Go home!
Push it up, wide!
Let's go, guys! Let's go! Bring it.
Come on. Way better.